Right, this advanced Dutch in here, right? I've just went into practice mode. I was going to do the Atalanta game, but it kicked off and then my fucking software crashed, so I'll use this Marseille game. You know, Marseille's favourites at home, so if you imagine we're going to do an ordinary FT3 game. We want to do half a point on our target scores of 1-2 and 2-1. Right, so if I'm going to do that now, 1-2 and 2-1, you can see the profit there's 279. Right, so that's the profit we really want to be hitting on them. So I would usually spend up to 0.85 of a point, so about 85 quid spend here usually covering in play. So what we can do there is we'll go for target profit rather than backing with a stake, and we'll want 279, and you can see there 49.95 to spend. So if we imagine there's going to be goals in this game, we don't fancy a 1-0 or 0-0. We think it's going to be over 1.5, so we can cover 1-1, we can cover 2-0, we can cover 0-2. Let me see, cover 0-2, 2-2, and we'll start off with that there. We don't think there's anybody going to score 3 goals. Maybe you could cover the 3-1 and leave 1-3 out, so we'll do that, but we can override that to get scratch on that scoreline. Same on the 2-2, get scratch, 1-2 or 2-1, 1-1 leave there, 2-0, we'll take scratch, 1-2, 1 leave, 1-1, 1 scratch, 2-0, 1 scratch. So we can put in our target profit here. Now there you go. My spent now is 87, which is what I said then, around 0.85 of a point, and I'll have 2-0 covered, 0-2, 1-1, 2-1, and 3-1, because we'll go for the favourite at home. We just haven't got 1-3 covered or 3-0. So, you know, on a FT3 we've already researched and we think both teams are going to score, and we think it's going to be a tight game, that we're going to get a 2-1 either way. So I can cover them now. I'm still leaving my profit of my 279 on my target scores of 1-2 and 2-1. Or you can change that around. You could say, look, I'm happy to take 200 there. That drops me down to 80. And say I want to get 300 here. Or say I'm just happy enough for that, or whatever you want to do. You can play with this all you want. There's me 85 quid. Place the bet. I haven't got my settings set up. There we go. Now I can place my bet. Target profit of, what was it, 270? 279 I started with originally. There, that brings me back to normal. And I've overrid these target profits, and I've spent 0.85 of a point, and I'm in the market. What do we see? There we go. So I've got 1-1 covered, 0-2, 2-0. I've still got my target profits here, and you can play with them whatever way you want, and risk your 0.85 of a point, but have your scratch sitting. There's 2-2 sitting with scratch on it. 3-1 has scratch on it. You know, so something to play with. It's just that video Peter Webb had posted, put it in my head to try and maybe get in at the start. We've covered 3-1 here, and it's sitting at 14.5. If it goes 1-0 to Marseille or 2-0, that's going to come down. You know, so obviously the closer you get into this scoreline, this price is going to come down. So we'll just take it maybe at the start. It means you've less to do in play, but it's just an idea of playing about with this. So I'll post this video across for you and see, you can have a look at it and see what you think.